Welcome to this explainer. Today we are doing a chapter-wise review of a piece of tech that is literally challenging everything we thought we knew about desktop form factors. We're going to break down exactly how the Magic F9A packs serious workstation-grade computing power into a chassis that's, well, barely bigger than your coffee mug.
Okay, let's dive right in. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking it's just a basic media server or a lightweight office PC, but no way. This thing is explicitly built as a mini AI workstation. It's engineered from the ground up for high-intensity stuff, local AI development, 8K video editing, and yes, even serious gaming. And see that 140-watt tag? That's a massive hint at the crazy thermal headroom and sheer performance packed inside this little box.
To really put this into perspective, we're talking about an incredibly compact 2-liter case. Think about that giant, heat-generating desktop tower currently taking up half the legroom under your desk. That behemoth is probably somewhere between 30 and 50 liters. The F9A brings that exact same level of raw utility right onto your desktop, but in a fraction of the space.
So, to truly understand how this tiny device goes toe-to-toe with those bulky towers, we're going to explore its capabilities chapter by chapter. Core processing, local AI power, expandable graphics, and finally, ultimate connectivity.
All right, Chapter 1, Core Processing.
At the absolute foundation here, we're looking at a machine powered by the brand new AMD Ryzen AI Max Plus 395 chip. But what really elevates this beyond just a standard mini PC is that you can pair it with up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory. Now, why does that matter? Well, because the CPU, the GPU, and the neural processor all share this one massive pool of high-speed memory. There's absolutely no copying data back and forth. It accesses everything instantly. It's an absolute dream for resource-heavy workloads.
Moving right along to Chapter 2, Local AI Power. The absolute game changer here is the XDNA 2 NPU. Instead of bogging down your main processor or your graphics card with all that heavy artificial intelligence math, this dedicated neural processing unit steps in and takes over. And it hits up to 50 TOPS. That's trillions of operations per second. This means all your background AI tasks, video upscaling, and generative workloads just run super efficiently, all without turning your PC into a space heater.
And here is where it gets crazy. When you combine that snappy NPU with those 128 gigs of unified memory, you unlock the ability to run massive AI models. We're talking up to 120 billion parameters completely locally. There's no relying on cloud servers, no paying those annoying recurring API subscription fees, and absolutely zero compromises on your data privacy. The whole shebang just happens right there on your desk.
All right, let's hit Chapter 3, Expandable Graphics.
Historically, doing heavy rendering or gaming meant you basically had to endure the noise and heat of a massive rig 24/7. But with the F9A, you honestly don't have to choose anymore. You get this whisper-quiet, super efficient workstation during the day for coding and editing, and then boom, a high-octane gaming rig at night.
It pulls off this neat little magic trick by utilizing a full bandwidth OCuLink port. By plugging in an external desktop GPU, you just bypass all the nasty bottlenecks of older connection methods because you get this massive PCIe bandwidth. Literally in seconds, this tiny silver box seamlessly transforms into a 3D rendering or gaming powerhouse. You're only powering up that heavy graphics muscle when you actually need it.
And that brings us to Chapter 4, Ultimate Connectivity.
As any pro knows, a workstation is only as good as its I/O, and the port array here is just staggering for a 2-liter chassis. We've got dual USB 4 ports pushing 40 gigabits per second, dual 2.5 gigabit LAN for instant access to your networked storage, and get this, support for up to 4 8K displays simultaneously. If you're scrubbing through massive raw footage off external NVMe drives, this kind of connectivity entirely removes the bottlenecks from your workflow. It's fantastic. But it's also designed with the modern remote professional in mind. It's got a built-in 4-microphone far-field array with active noise reduction, plus dual speakers so you can ditch the headphones altogether. And incredibly, it integrates a dedicated Copilot key. This leverages all that local AI power we were just talking about to instantly summarize your calls and generate notes the very moment your meeting ends. Talk about a time saver.
So to wrap up what we've covered today, the Magic F9A manages to squeeze the absolute cutting-edge capabilities of a modern AI lab, a professional multi-monitor editing bay, and a high-end gaming station into just 2 liters of physical space. It is a total masterclass in unified memory architecture.
Which leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating question to ponder. Seeing the sheer bandwidth, the local AI processing, and the expandable graphics that can now literally fit into the palm of your hand, is the bulky, noisy, traditional desktop tower officially a thing of the past? It certainly looks that way. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep questioning the tech that sits on your desk.